Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing with you a thrift haul from my favorite recently discovered hole-in-the-wall thrift store in my area. Now, this thrift store is really chill. Like, they're super cool because I don't know if you guys have Facebook and follow these pages that the thrift stores put out in your area. Locally here, my two Salvation Armies and Goodwill doesn't do it, but the two Salvation Armies do it. Habitat for Humanity does it, and this store does it. So they will post photos regularly for items that they got in, you know, as kind of teasers to entice you into the store, right? Now, when they post these items, of course, you find something you want. My Salvation Army does not hold items. That super bums me out. I feel like if you're going to post the items online, you should at least, you know, save them for an hour or something, right? But they don't hold items. Habitat for Habitat for Humanity does, what do they do? I've gotten furniture from them before. I think they hold it for an hour is what they do. So if you have to call them though, you can't message them on Facebook or comment on the picture. You have to call them and they will hold it for an hour. This store, you can message them and they will let you pick it up the next day. So they're pretty lenient about what time. And that's how I acquired a couple of these items here. So this set here was posted online on their site, and what it is a 1950s, 1960s era Blendo bar set. This is the picture, and these are little roly-poly glasses here, and they only had it marked for $3. Now that's another thing about this store is everything is so cheap. I love the prices here. I've gone back, I think this is my third time back now, and I plan to try to make it more of a regular thing because they seem to get a lot more vintage items in their store. And I think it's because what it is an older, it's like a church thrift store. So it's a lot of older people that will donate there, that go, probably members of the church. So they have lots of cool stuff, right? Now, Blendo Glassware typically has the gold rim on the top, and these are missing the gold rim. So I'm not sure if it, like, someone scratched it off, you know, because it was sort of starting to come off over time and they just wanted the, you know, to all look cohesive, or what happened here. But yeah, it's still a super nice set. I plan to keep this myself. These were popular, like I said, in the 1950s and 60s for, you know, barbecues and barware and whatnot. So you will typically only find these in either this bright neon style colors like this, and they also come in a pastel set of colors. So that's what you need to look for. It'll have those colors, and then it'll kind of fade up, and then it will have a gold rim or sometimes a gold line around here. So yeah, and that would be your Blendo set. Super cool. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to this, and I was happy to grab that and be able to order it online, right? The next thing I saw online that they advertised was this here. This was before Easter. I have had these two items before Easter, but I only had the two items, so I didn't really know when to share it with you guys. I figured the next time I went, I would just share it in that haul, so that's what I'm doing. But I thought this was such a cute little Easter decor piece, and not even necessarily for Easter. You can just have it out for spring, right? There's no Easter eggs or anything. It's just bunnies on a little lily pad or something like that. And yeah, it's super, super cute. I ended up keeping this for myself for my Easter spring decor. I just really liked it. So $2 that was, and another thing I got to order online, so that was pretty nice. So now we're to the items where I was in the store and you guys saw the thrift with me. So you probably saw most of these items. In Goodwill, when I do the thrift with me's, it's a little easier to kind of show you a lot more things. This is a smaller thrift store, so it's kind of hard to say, you know, what I'm not gonna get, because pretty much I'm only gonna pick up the things I'm gonna get, I think, because it's just all very easy to see, right? So their Easter items were half off, and I grabbed this little duck. It is a plastic duck, so it was marked $1. I paid 50 cents for it, and it has this little pull tab thing on the bottom, which I'm not sure what that's about. I would think it was like for, I don't know, there must have been some kind of soap or something in it at one point. It's by the company Artline. Yeah, Artline. It's made in China from 1992. So I don't know what originally would have been inside of it. You guys can see this plug here. If you guys know, that would be interesting to me. But I didn't really care about that. I just thought it was a really cute duck. And it was nice that it was plastic because you don't have to worry about it getting chipped, right? And it could be a nice little addition to spring decor. I do plan to resell this, I think around, maybe $6 to $8 in my booth. I could potentially sell it online, but I'd have to charge probably like $10 to $12, you know, with shipping included, just because, you know, shipping costs money, right? So yeah, it's super cute, and I was happy to grab that for 50 cents anyways. And then the other Easter items I grabbed for half price is this adorable little Homeco vintage set here. You guys can see those. They're just so kitschy and cute. I love the little side eyes they give each other here, and it's just adorable. They had the set marked $6 for the set of 3, so I got it for $3. Now they're not, let's see, I don't think there's any stickers. There's no stickers on the bottoms of them. You can see where they used to be, but you see that symbol there? That is Homeco symbol. Like, it has like a little, almost like swords that crisscross. I see that on a lot of knickknacks, and it's always Homeco. So I've learned that, you know, through my time of reselling and picking up stuff. But yeah, I thought those are super adorable. And again, I think I'm just gonna hang on to those because that's more my style decor, and I just really like them. So the last time I went to the store, you guys might have remembered I saw this toothpick holder there, and I wasn't sure if people still use toothpick holders, so I didn't grab it. It is from, well, it says Florida. It's probably a Florida souvenir. Has the nice orange graphics on it. It was only 75 cents. I think I'm just gonna throw this in the booth probably for $5, but I don't know. I just felt like grabbing it since it was still there, and I really think it's quite adorable. This was the best find I got all day, and the reason why is because I think I can stand to make a pretty good profit off of it. Now, you guys might have remembered that I picked up something similar to this recently. It was a kind of chef, I guess, and I don't believe he was a barware set. He was actually, you know, for the kitchen, like a, you know, utensils, just wooden spoons or whatever. But this guy here is a barware set. I originally just saw him. I thought he was cute because he was winking. I'm a sucker for winking things. I don't know. I get winking bunnies and Santas. Anything that winks, I feel like I always just pick him up. But I didn't realize he was actually a drunk Scottish man hanging, you know, leaning off of a light pole here. So that's what it is, which makes sense because it's a barware set. Now, I've looked these up. I saw a couple listed. I haven't seen any that sold, so I didn't have anything to compare to as far as sold prices. I know everyone's like, oh, it doesn't matter if it's listed as that. Well, if you don't have anything that's sold, you can't really compare it to what actually sold. But the ones that were listed, the two that I saw that were listed on eBay, did not have all these utensils in it, right? It was just the drunk guy here, and he was one had him $30 and some change, shipping included, and then the other one was $37 and some change, shipping included. And like I said, they did not have any of these. Now we got the little wine cork. It has this really nice wooden handle on it. I don't know all these items, like this here. I'm not sure why this would be a bar item. Like, this is a bottle opener there. I can figure that out, but this appears to be some kind of knife. Oh, I guess maybe for if you do like lemons and limes and what, margaritas or something, whiskey sours, is that a thing? Yeah, something like that. That's probably what it's for, right? To cut citrus. Yeah, that's probably what that's for, but it has this really nice wooden handle on it, right? And then we have this here, which has a Japan sticker right on it, and I guess it's just kind of a stirring stick, or maybe it's a measuring stick. I don't drink. I don't know anything about barware stuff, but yeah, it has that. I wonder why it has a pointed edge. What's that about? Maybe to juice your lemons after you cut them? I don't know. And then, where'd I get this? And then we got a few swizzle sticks in the front here. Now, I don't know, maybe this originally came with some swizzle sticks. I obviously don't think it came with this one. This one's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Pier 66, whatever that is. This one here is potentially what came in it originally. It's just a basic red one. And then there was some little blue thing that got stuck in there. I don't think that was original to that. So I'm assuming maybe some type of swizzle sticks came in there originally and they're just lost, but I think the red one is original. I did the wine cork thing, and then what else is there? So it's this thing here. I don't know what this is. What do you use this for? Let me know. This is the most confusing thing to me. It is marked Japan on this. I think it's all stainless steel Japan, you know, items. I really like the wooden handles to them. This is in really great condition, and yeah, I'm at a loss of what this might be. I'm thinking maybe some type of a zester. Would you, like right here, is that like a grater to zest the limes and lemons? And I don't know what it is. But this isn't very good condition. It doesn't have any chips. It does have some paintware that kind of looks like chips, like this down here. That's not actually a chip, it's just black paint that's come off there. And there's a few spots like that on it, but overall it's in excellent condition. So where they were asking, you know, $30 to $37 with shipping included without all these, you know, obviously the utensils came with this, right? It's original set. So I think I can get, you know, ask for double that, really. I think I could probably sell this between $60 and $65 with shipping included, and I think I'm gonna try to aim for that. But how fun is that? That's super cute. I love it. You guys know I always pick up nursery planters, and this one was super fun. I don't typically like, you know, I'm not typically drawn to the booty ones, but these ones came with the flowers in it. They're little forget-me-nots, and it's a baby, you know, baby blue boy one here. I paid $2 for it. It is, you know, put up by NAPCO. Most of them are, maybe all of them are. But actually, I'm not reselling this. I actually got this to put in my, he's not my baby brother. He was my older brother, but he, you know, passed away as a baby. And I'm putting it on his grave this Memorial Day. So I did pick that up for him. And I just thought it was a super nice piece and only $2, and I'm just gonna wash it up just a little bit, but I thought that would be a really nice way to honor him this Memorial Day, so I grabbed that for him. So the next thing I found was this really nice pineapple shaped amber glass. It's actually crystal, lead crystal, it's 24%, and it's made in Germany. It's actually a little sugar set. There's a hole there, you know, on the cover so you could set your spoon in it. Didn't have the spoon with it, but you could always, you know, pick that up if it's something you needed to use it for. And it was marked $2. I can imagine this actually, you know, if someone doesn't want to use it for sugar, they could just use it for a little trinket dish. Maybe you can store some of your rings or, you know, whatnot like that in it. I just think it's a really nice piece. It's pretty heavy because, like I said, it is crystal. Amber glass is coming back in style, so I think, you know, someone's gonna really enjoy this. And I do plan on putting it on Etsy, and because it's so heavy, it's gonna cost a little bit more to ship. I think it's too heavy for cubic shipping, so it's gonna, you know, cost a little bit more. I think I'm gonna start it out around $30 with shipping included, and we'll see how it does. But yeah, I thought that was really gorgeous, and I was definitely gonna pick that up. How cute is this guy here? I had to pick him up. He was only 25 cents, so I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? You're gonna have to grab it for 25 cents. It's a nice little ceramic hook of a koala bear, and it is made in Japan. Now, since it is a ceramic hook, it obviously had a little bit of wear to it It's just a little bit on the side of the handle there on the bottom, and then again where you would screw it into the wall, it's just a little bit rough there, but not, you know, not too bad. I am going to ask, I think 12 to 14 and include free shipping in that. So yeah, I'll be posting that up on Etsy. So this time I did look at the jewelry, and their bracelets were marked either 3 for $2 or they were $2 a piece, I think. Is that right? It's something like that. And so I did the deal. I did 3 for $2. I just grabbed ones that seem kind of interesting to me. So I don't know a lot about jewelry. I just either like it or I don't. That's all I know. So I thought this one was pretty interesting here, this bracelet. It is some sort of a plastic, and I don't know, I don't think it's Bakelite, but yeah, it's some kind of a plastic and seems to be on the older side. It has really pretty pinks and oranges and reds in it. And then this one here has like it's a metal one. It's silver on the inside, and then it's, I would say, a peach color that goes around it with some white. I thought that was really pretty. And then the other two I liked were these 2 gold ones here. I don't know if they're real gold. I think you can take a magnet to it to see, right? I'll have to try that out, but I liked the shape of this one here. And then this one is just kind of, I don't know what you call it, like a rope tied one. And I thought that was really nice as well. So those are the, you know, main ones I wanted. And then I essentially was getting 2 for free. So I just grabbed these 2 here. You know, like I said, it was going to be the same price. So I threw a couple extra in because it was the deal. This has a, what'd you call this? Just opens up here. And it does have a clasp, or not clasp, what is that? A hinge there. So I've never really seen that before. So it's kind of interesting. I thought it was pretty nice. I have pretty small wrist, and it just barely fits me, but I thought that was kind of, you know, quite lovely there. And this one, I just really like this teal rock color. Wasn't super crazy about the butterflies, but it did have a little clasp on it there. And a lot of the other ones I just wasn't really into, so I got it because of the teal rocks. Very boho, gypsy chic or whatnot. That's very in the summer, so I decided to grab that just for a little color. And I think I'm just gonna hang on to these myself. I do want to start looking into reselling jewelry a little bit on Etsy. I'm toying around with the idea, but I just need to do a little bit of research on that to see, you know, what things go for and what people like to get or whatnot. So yeah, I did pick up all those today. So I did pick up a few items for my kids. You guys probably saw them in my thrift along with me. They had these 2 walkie-talkie sets there for $1 a piece. We have these Star Wars ones here with the Stormtroopers, and then these Ninja Turtle ones. The Ninja Turtle ones do work. We could tell that in the store. These ones didn't, but we assumed they might just need batteries, we're hoping. And my 3-year-old, you know, obviously he really wanted these ones. He likes Stormtroopers. So I went ahead and picked those up for only $1 a piece. I figured it was worth the shot. And he doesn't really even understand that they're walkie-talkies, so he just thinks they're cool anyways, just to play with. So I thought that was a great deal. And the other thing I got for my boys was this Thomas the Train set here. It appeared to be all there. It has all the tracks and whatnot. And it was nicely organized in this little plastic bin, and it was only $3. So hopefully we can keep it, you know, so we can store it back into this bin, and it's just good to go. That's a main selling point for me there. It was already organized for me. So I figured that would be a nice, you know, little distraction for them. Have some playtime with that for $3. Definitely worth that. Now, I've never come across these before. These are McCalls recipe cards. I always come across the Betty Crocker vintage ones from 1971. These ones are McCalls, I believe, from 1974. And I almost want to say my mother had this growing up, because I remember hers having something like this, and hers was clear, and I've never seen the Betty Crocker ones clear like that before. But it appears to be a pretty complete set. I would have to look through the recipe card collection to make sure they're all, whoops, all there. What's this? An apple waffle dessert recipe. Okay, so yeah, I'd have to look through this just to double check they're all there. I'm probably gonna keep this. Like I said, I don't have one of these. I do like to keep recipes. I collect recipes, recipe books, especially like handwritten recipes, but you don't come across those too often, right? But yeah, it appears that they're all there and there's nothing really in there. Sometimes you get some extra little treats in there. There is something, some kind of a newspaper cutout. Let's see what this is. Famous diet secrets revealed by the spas. The Happy Homemaker, someone wrote up here. That's cute. I don't know what that is, but it looks like maybe they cut it. There's a couple of recipes on it. Hot crust buns. Miss Jerry McPherson. She has a couple of recipes on here. What's upma? Do you guys know what upma is? You see that recipe down there? I don't know what that is. But it looks like you could have sent away for a bicentennial cookbook. So this is from 1976, I would say, as well. So a couple years after this came out. Let me double check on the date. I think it was probably on the back. Yeah, it is 1974. This came out. And I really liked the design of the front here. I'll try to give you guys a close-up, but it has like an eagle in it and a bunch of fruit and stuff. I really thought that was nice. So yeah, I was happy to grab that, and $2 I paid for that, so that was a great find. So the last things I grabbed was a set of 10 books. They have their children's books marked 10 for $1. So I pawed through them. There was a few I knew I wanted, and then I just kind of was grabbing stuff just to make the 10 number there for the $1. I found a couple of vintage ones that I wanted to grab. The first one was this Jokes and Riddles, compiled by Jonathan Peter, and pictures by David Lockhart. This has the original 59 cents price on there. It's by Wonder Books, I guess, and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. How great are those images? I love it. Now, I was potentially thinking about reselling these on Etsy. I know people like to use things like this for junk journaling and stuff because it does have a lot of nice images in it, and it's just, you know, kind of neat. So I understand people like doing that, but at the same time, it kind of makes me sad to have books like this destroyed. So I don't know if I really want to. I might just hang on to them because I do enjoy the images and decor myself. This was originally from a New Jersey library, I guess, so that traveled a bit. But yeah, I thought this was super cute. I'll read it with my kids. Look at that bear image, that's cute. So I'll read that with my kids, but I liked that. And then this one here is How Joe the Bear and Sam the Mouse Got Together, and it appeared to be quite old. Actually, let's look at the date on this one, I'm curious. I know this bores some of you guys. You don't like talking about books and papers and stuff. I'm sorry. This is from 1963, it says. So that is that. And this one here is, let's see, what is your date? This one is from 1965. So you guys that are old enough to remember this, let me know if you ever read these books, if they're any good. I think they seem pretty nice. And I like that they only have a few words to a page. My kids like to turn the pages like too quickly. If there's a lot of words on one page and you forget it, you're never going to get the book read to them. But yeah, there's lots of nice images on that. The big old bear there. So I thought that was cute as well. And then I like to read Babysitter's Club books as a young child, so I've been trying to just collect them if I see them for cheap. Like I said, I was trying to make my group of 10 there, so I grabbed this one here. It's the Mystery number 31, and last summer in the yard sale, I actually got a pretty big box of them for $5, so I know I don't have this one though. And I like personal development books, so I picked this one up. It seemed kind of interesting here. It's called Fish, a remarkable way to boost morale and improve results. Catch energy and release the potential. So yeah, I like to read stuff like that. They had this Walt Disney book here. This is part of a series. It's book 19. I feel like I might have even picked up a whole set of these last summer. I think they're out in my garage. I don't think they ever made it in the house. It was something similar to that. This one is like a kind of like a Where's Waldo book. I thought this would be fun for my 3-year-old. It's a search for Sylvester. I guess he's a panda bear, so I've never heard of that series before, but I always liked the Waldo books as a kid, so I thought that'd be fun for him. And my son is super into Scooby-Doo right now. He went from Halloween, and we're trying to transition him into not being as into Halloween, so Scooby-Doo is a good compromise, and I found a couple of coloring books there for him. And then a couple for my 1-year-old. We got this here. It is a Noisy Peekaboo book, and it's these flip books, and both of my kids really like these, so if you guys ever come across these, wow, I guess it works. That's awesome. So if you guys ever come across the ones that flip up and you have any little kids to buy for in your life, get them those. They will enjoy those for sure. And then we had this for my oldest when he was born, but it was a smaller size, and he like destroyed it. It's all ripped. So I decided to grab this so my 1-year-old could have one and enjoy it. It just has, I'm sure you guys have all seen this if you've been around kids, but it just has all the pictures of different animals and whatnot in it. So yeah, I thought that was a great deal for $1. You can't beat that. Yeah, so that is going to do it for this haul today, guys. It was kind of a long one, but I wanted to make sure I got it up for you guys. I think it was a lot of cool items, and I hope you enjoyed. Be sure you're subscribed and catch tomorrow's Goodwill thrift along with me, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.